What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome to what is going to be my last video on Football Manager 2014. I decided, absolutely winning the Champions League there would be the best way to sort of end off our time on Football Manager 2014, and a save where I've achieved quite a bit, in a game really I should say that I've achieved quite a bit with Ebbsfleet. I've done it with Aberystwyth, of course, did quite a bit in the Pentagon. I've had a lot of saves off that you guys not seen, like I took Sterling Albion to the Prem. I was unable to do much there. I got relegated in my second season, and I stopped really playing it. I got Racing Club in Spain up to Liga BBVA in 2 years, so back-to-back promotions from the lowest possible league in Spain. I've had a few different saves you haven't seen, saves I did actually plan, like the Sterling one and the Racing one were going to be 6 months updates, like this Absolute one, depending if time would allow me. And of course I had them long spells where I didn't upload, and as a result I didn't get through to do everything I wanted to do, like complete the Pentagon and like upload them 2 series. But still, it was a game that I did quite a bit on. And this game overall I enjoyed. It's probably one of my most successful in terms of what I managed to actually achieve on the game. I know it's been a game that has had quite a few bugs in it and a few problems. I personally have managed to find formations that have just clicked well on saves and things. And as a result, it's been quite an enjoyable game. But yeah, I thought we'd end off with Manager 2014 by quickly running through this Absolute save, wrapping up our last season here, resigning here, then going over to the Pentagon and resigning and retiring, and then going over to the Aberystwyth save, sorry, and then resigning and retiring there. So yeah, let's jump into Absolute. So of course we know what we won. We won the Champions League. It's quite literally a day we won that. In the league we came 3rd place, so we were unable to retain the league title in the end. We were 10 points off Manchester United and we just threw it away. Weren't too great in terms of form. As you can see, we sort of struggled after our shock defeat in the Capital One Cup quarter-final. We struggled to really find much form. We did end up getting to the FA Cup 5th round before we were knocked out to Liverpool. On our way to the Champions League final, we beat Atletico Madrid 3-1 before a 1-0 defeat at home. What was enough to progress us through. In the Champions League quarter-final, we replayed PSG, the current holders of the title of the Champions League, and a team we'd beaten 2 years ago in the Europa League semi-finals. We lost them 1-0 away from home, which wasn't great, but we bounced back with a 3-1 victory against them at home before we played Chelsea in the Champions League semi-final. And this was a team that we'd already played at this point in the season 4 times, so we're going to play them 6 times out of a possible theoretical 8 times or 9 times we could have played them this season. So we drew to them 2-2 in the first game at home. Sousa's 89th minute goal for us was enough to earn us a draw going into the second leg, and it was a draw we really did need due to the 2 away goals we conceded before. In the second leg we managed to draw 3-3 and we went through on the away goal ruling, and it was thanks to Richard Levitt scoring 2 goals to overcome an own goal we scored earlier on in the match. And Richard Levitt was a guy that performed so well in the final for us, has performed so well throughout this whole entire save for us. So for him to do that, in a game we needed it, a captain's performance, and of course in the final himself, scoring the opening goal and helping us get on our way in what was an incredible victory. So, it's been one hell of a save, Ebbsfleet. Did anyone manage to get on the Legends list? Did Richard Levitt? No, he did not. Richard Levitt is still only a favourite personnel here, but this guy I will remember. Last time I actually did a save like this was with Billericay last FM, and I recorded most of that, but I never actually got to finish the series because, again, time sort of ran out. It's sort of a little bit what happened here. This FM time sort of started to run out. This will be uploaded on the week before the beta comes out, or the same week, I should say, the beta comes out. But Richard Levitt has been here all his career from the age of 16 to the age of 26, 31 caps for England, 9 goals. Throughout his history, he's won a lot. I think he won something with the under-21s with England. He won the European Cup with England. Actually captained the team out in that match. He won everything he pretty much could with us. He won a Confederations Cup with England. He won so much with us, and he did so much with us, and he played 370 times for the club and scored 99 league goals as a left attacking midfielder. To do that is a really good achievement, and overall a legend to me, and will always be a legend. And it will be a name I remember because that's what I was bringing up, the Billericay thing. Billericay, I played them last year. I still remember 2 guys that I took from the Skrill South in that game and all the way up to the Premiership, and they were Will Brister and Mick Mellor. And those were players that I remember because I originally signed them with Will Brister being a guy that I expected to have until League One. Mick Mellor was a youngster I rarely expected to play. In the end, Mick Miller ended up becoming a top appearance player for the club and continued to play in the Premier League despite the fact he was considered a half-star rate. I mean, like a 1.5-star rating. He was just such a consistent performer, a bit like Levitt, someone that constantly puts in great games. Will Brister ended up getting to the Premier League, but struggling to really do anything there, and in the end he dropped out of the team after the first year. So, you know, they were two people. I can remember that story very well. I remember the stories of the two players. I even remember a few from when I did it back in Football Manager 2012. I did a similar save to this. I got hissed into the Premiership, and I sort of stopped playing it because I went to play FIFA 13 at the time, which came out. So I never got to the end of that save. But I remember I took a player from the Skrill, from the conference all the way up to the Prem, but I can't remember his name now. That's so poor. I was just about to say I remembered his name. He came from Blackburn. He was a winger, but he wasn't considered anything great. I managed to just keep on chugging him through to the Premier League. But yeah, overall it was a great save. Anything on the history, any like landmarks if we break? Nothing really. 119 goals was the most goals for the club in the league, and I think Sousa actually came close to beating that. He got six. What is that? 3 carried on 1, which is 73 goals, 73 league goals for the club. You know, that's a record that is incredible, and he would have beaten Steve Portway had we played on for another year. Luke Kinch was our youngest ever appearance player. Mike Taylor was our oldest ever player. Fastest goal, Mikel Orbegozo, who now plays for some rubbish team in Spain. But overall, it's been a really enjoyable save to do, Ebbsfleet. You know, I understand people probably want a few more updates of this because it is 6 months and maybe you don't really get the attraction with this. But what this save is because me, whenever I play a game, this was a save I actually started alongside Aberystwyth. I've actually gone to my, load games, I made save points. The oldest one I have, which was saved in this, when was it saved? Saved in April. I was saved in April when I did that, and I was still playing I think I was still playing and uploading Aberystwyth at the time. Like I started this save alongside the Aberystwyth save. I started the Pentagon alongside the Aberystwyth save, but I pre-record things where I made save points, and it's because I get bored or I start losing interest in a save. And so I go play saves like this, and I guess I end up doing 6 months updates because to me it's just a save I want to play. And if I do quite well in it, like I managed to do with Ebbsfleet, you know, I think I was like, maybe I'll upload this, depending how well I can do. And after the 3rd promotion in a row, I thought, man, I've got to upload this at some point. And then when we got to the 6th one, I still hadn't recorded any, I still hadn't uploaded any. I was like, man, this is definitely going up on YouTube whenever I get the opportunity. I do a lot of saves where people don't see it, where I do really struggle, but I try to get the best ones up because I think that those can be more interesting. The ones with success, I understand, you know, not having success is also interesting, but to me, these are saves that I play off camera. If I can do well or if I think they're going to be interesting, I'll try and upload them. But yeah, absolutely, I don't really think there's much more I can say around this. I don't really want to go into too much detail with signings and things like that. So let's straight up just resign right now. We will resign from Ebbsfleet after incredible 10 years at the club. There we go, I've resigned. Board are quick to pay tribute to the long-serving manager, declaring that whilst it was sad to see just another leave, his announcement has given everyone an opportunity to celebrate one of the club's most faithful servants. He enjoyed great success at Ebbsfleet, winning 3 league titles and 8 cup competitions. Ebbsfleet finished the season in 3rd in the Premier Division. Ebbsfleet will now look for a new manager. As Ebbsfleet now look to arraign a new manager, their usual big names are mixed up in the job: Michael Laudrup, Roberto Mancini, and Leonardo. Bookies' favourites, however, remains Jose Mourinho, who believe he reigns and returned to management. I think he got sacked from England, or was that a different save? No, he got sacked from Chelsea 2 years ago. Still had to pick up a job, which is strange. But that's something. And Max Exodus as well. 26 of my staff left. I wonder how many staff are remaining. You bastards! None of you left with me. Fuck you all. Ronaldo didn't leave. I never showed you my staff really, but Ronaldo never left. I showed you actually at the beginning, but I slowly started showing you it less. Heskey left with me. My assistant manager, my faithful assistant manager, Derval, who I had for about 4 or 5 years now, I think. I don't know, I may have had him from the start of the Prem. Yeah, since we came to the Prem, he came with me. Faithful there. A few of the scouts left. I'm surprised not more of the scouts left, actually. I'm not on the staffing anymore. But yeah, this is it for the save. It is done. Let's load up now Aberystwyth, who actually I've got a save point for ABBA. Instead of doing it, because I started playing another season, but I just never really got very far in it. We'll go back to the 2031, which is a season you actually never saw. And I guess I'll quickly run through that, and then I'll resign again on camera. And I expect every single staff member to leave, whoever was at that club ever. I wouldn't be surprised if a few players left. No, I'm joking. None of the players would leave. None of them like me that much. But yeah, we're gonna do this. I deleted a lot of my saves. Like I said, I would have showed you my Sterling save. I would have showed you my Racing Club save. But I actually deleted all of them, apart from the 3 that are here right now. But yeah, this is the end of the season. I don't think you ever saw. Maybe you did. I don't really know. But we did. I think we won the treble again, as you would expect. It's been a while since I've been on this save. Records. No. What do I want? Landmarks. We won the cup, we won the league, yep. We were taken over by the Tycoon, of course you already know about. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know, maybe you saw this season, I honestly God don't remember what you saw, but we spent a lot of money, we were taken over by Tycoons, we splashed the cash, we spent 15 million on a right midfielder, who I felt we were going to just go and win the Champions League again. We spent a lot of money on a lot of players, a lot of good young players, from Cardiff and Swansea and other things like that, youngsters, who I feel could have developed into something good. If not, I was still bringing in foreigners now to just try and help me win the Champions League again, then hopefully sell them on and, allow me to focus on Wales, because I felt it was really important that I could continue to win the Champions League to try and grow the league as much as it could. But in the end, whatever. We're gonna resign right now. We're gonna resign from Wales first. I don't think anything really gonna happen there. Nothing really happened. But of course we're gonna resign now. From the big job, from the job itself, we've had it for so many years now. We're going to resign from Aberystwyth. I wonder who will be linked with it. So, Guy quits Park Avenue Post. The board are quick to pay tribute again to their long-leaving manager. Be faithful. He enjoyed phenomenal success at Aberystwyth, winning 16 league titles and 27 cup competitions. Speculation is holding up who will replace me, with Inter Milan manager Daniel Dezay linked with me, as well as Paul Reed, Paul Lambert, and Tom Allen. Paul Reed, but I'd expect a big name, because this club is mega rich, mega rich. And Max Exodus, 15 staff members left, so not all of them, I don't think. Russell Jones, my assistant manager, I don't really think I had too long. Actually, no, I had him for 11 years. Wow. He left. Barry Morgan left, the guy who originally started his career playing with me. And he's had his best year when he retired and narrowly missed out on winning treble. I even remember that. That's all the way back at the start of the game. That was probably about a month into when Football Manager 14 came out. I can still remember the fact Barry Morgan was there. We should have won the treble. We lost to Port Talbot in the final. And Barry Morgan, I already knew he was retiring, and he was a faithful servant for the club, and I really would have loved him to have won the treble. Let's just double check if that fact was true. Did we lose to Port Talbot? I think we did, because I remember we beat them to get into the thingy, I think. Yeah, see, we lost to Port Talbot. Shouldn't have happened. Regrets. But yeah, I'm surprised. Did everyone leave? That was something I didn't check. Did everyone leave? I don't think they did, because we had a lot of staff there. Not everyone did leave. A few shockers there, actually. Aaron Ramsey, Matthew Jones. I guess maybe they think they have a chance. I don't know. I can understand some of them staying. I can understand the scouts staying, because I think I brought in a lot of scouts. I sort of changed my scouts quite a bit in this save. Again, I don't think this is something I really showed you. I should do that quite a bit more, because the staff is an important part of the squad and the club you manage. But yeah, in the end, nothing really amazing happened. There's actually retire. What happened when I retire? Retire from football. Absolutely nothing. So we're going to go into the Hall of Fame, and I guess talk about how we actually ended up. Hall of Fame. There we are right there. We didn't get into the worldwide. We didn't get into the continental. Of course, we were the best manager ever in England. To manage from Wales, and we're not Welsh. Can we have a go at England? Where is it? English. And we were the 5th greatest manager ever to have managed from England. Still a bit off a few of the guys above us. Of course, in my absolute save, I actually was third. So realistically, if this were to take into consideration the absolute save, I would be sixth, I believe, because of that. But yeah, I would have knocked Roy Hodgson off. But yeah, I think this is it for Ebbsfleet. This is it for everything, really. Do I have any other saves? I have the Ebbsfleet one. I have the Untitled game, which is actually Ebbsfleet. I have the Pentagon, where I never actually got going with River Plate. I just ran out of time in a way. Let's have a look at the leaderboards. Where am I on the leaderboards? Show only, my friends. I am 4,156th. Isn't too bad. What about single game? Aberystwyth up there, as you can see. 17 million. Single season, 8,444th with Aberystwyth. Well, I think that was the year we won the Champions League, because of course we won the quad. If I quickly run through, I think you'll be able to see places I've actually managed in. So of course I've managed in England. Ebbsfleet was my highest one. The Champions League winning year probably was that. I've of course managed in Hong Kong. I think I managed in Holland for a brief spell. I did Sparta for like a pre-season. Of course I did Wales. I think I did a bit in America. Did I not start one? No, I didn't even start one in America. Northern Ireland, was I there? No. Germany. I did Germany. I did Red Bull Leipzig way ago. I don't even remember that. I think I was in France as well. Yeah, I did Paris FC for pre-season again. I did a little bit of pre-season there. Anywhere else did I manage here? There are other places. I'm just blanking it out. Spain, of course. I said Spain. I managed in Spain, of course. I managed in South Korea. There's Racing. I managed in South Korea, of course. South Africa. 209th in South Korea. Did I do Turkey? I don't think I did Turkey. No. See, I haven't managed in a lot of countries. I think I did Italy. I remember starting one in Italy. Because I was going to do from the lowest league in Italy to the highest. But I just, again, never really got going with that one. Ireland, did I do Ireland? I didn't do Ireland, did I? Works for the youths. I think that's it. I don't think I managed any other countries, really. I may have. Chile. I like the Chilean league. I did manage in the Chilean league, yeah. I don't remember what for. I think I did. I may have started like a journeyman or something, and I ended up going to Chile. I don't have a clue. I don't even remember going Chile. I thought that was FM, the previous FM. But yeah, those are looking at the leaderboards. I don't really know what else to really do. I'm sort of rambling at this point. But next time I will see you will be what's going to be coming up on the channel, with the straw polls. I already said that previously. It'll also be a few shout outs in there. People like that are going to be doing FM 15 videos. I said to comment in the previous video. You can do that here if you haven't already. If you didn't know that, comment below if you're going to be uploading 15 videos. I'll probably just whack loads of people in the description and stuff, and shout a few out in the video. Spread the love before FM 15 comes out. So yeah, this is going to be it for now, guys. Next time I will meet you back. Will be the shout out video. So until and the series on FM 15. So until then, peace out.